Alright, here we go. The guitar tutorial that nobody asked for. This is how you play Bumtowne, USA. So it starts off with an F sharp minor 7. So you're right here on the 9th fret doing a regular F sharp minor, but you take that pinky off. 7. So almost all the chords in this song are 7s. So you got this F sharp minor 7, then you have this C sharp minor 7. Same fret, but just the lower string. And then you're taking your, both these, the middle and the pinky are off. And then you go to a B7, which is just, you play your B major, right? On the low string on the 7th fret. And you're just taking that pinky off. So those 3 chords are the main 3 chords of the song. And the intro, you know, goes, ooh, 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 ooh. So you're just doing that. But we do that little hammer-on thing to make it sound surfier, which is cool. And then when it busts down into the verse, you're just playing the same chords, but it's reggae. That's it for the whole verse. But then on that last, like on the never walk away, you're going, but you'll never walk away. So you hold out that, you strum that B7 normally, like the last time around before the chorus. Then it comes into the shoulda, coulda, woulda part. You start off with an A major bar chord, which is on the 5th fret. And then you go to a G sharp minor, which is on the 4th fret. And then you go to an F sharp minor, which is on the 2nd fret. But for the chorus, all of those chords are actually not 7s. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but you're never going back, oh no. You probably got caught in a hometown blind. So the chorus is a little tricky because you got that pause, like the where you're muting the string, so it's like. So on the 1st and the 3rd time through the chorus, there's that little where you're kind of doing like a from the F sharp minor to the G sharp minor, that little skip. And then on the last time of the chorus, you just let it ring. And then, you know, it goes back into the reggae part, and then through the chorus again. But then when it gets to the bridge, this is where it gets real tricky. You're going to start off on the 9th fret of the A string, right? So you go. So you're going 9th fret A string, and then you're going 11th fret to 9th fret on the D string. And then you add that pinky right here on the 12th fret of the A string when you're coming down. But then it goes down to the 11th. Right? And then it goes to the next chord, which starts on the 7th fret, and you're playing. So you're going. So on the 7th of the A string, and then you go to the D string, which is 9, 7, 6 to the 9th fret on the A string. And then you go to the next chord, which is, it's the 9th fret on the E string. So you're doing the same thing, essentially, that you're doing with the first chord. So it's. So that's a little tricky right there. So it starts off with the 9th fret on the E string, and then on the A string, it's going 11 to 9, back down to 12 on the E string, but the second time around it does something different. So it's like, so boom, 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 boom. So you're adding that that note on the 11th fret of the E string. But then, after a couple times through, the part when it gets real heavy, I guess after 4 times through that sequence, so you go through that 4 times, and then it holds out on the. So on the last time we actually go on the A string, 11, 9, back to 9 on the E string. And then right after that, right for the guitar solo, you're basically going back to the verse chords, but you're just doing the. With that little surfy hammer on. You're jamming out there for a while, and then it gets to the shoulda, coulda, woulda, but you're never going back out. And at the very end of like that jam part, it goes back to the reggae thing where you're going. So it ends right there, where it comes back down with the reggae thing, but there's that little lick at the end, which is on the E string. So you're going 9, 11, 12, and then you're finishing with that first chord we started with, the F sharp minor 7. But you're doing a little hammer on. Boom. And then when you hit it at the end, do that, because that's what sounds cool. But anyways, if you made it this far in the video, I'm honestly impressed. Appreciate you caring enough to learn our original music. Thank you.